You know color correcting is like my favorite thing ever.
Yes. Do you want an intro?
Yeah. I want to like do someone's makeup where they have like a ton of acne scars and we color correct them to death and then they're like have flawless foundation.
You are hilarious.
Hello everybody!
She is so excited.
I'm Miss Kev on stage. This is Two Brown Girls. She's
Deandra Giselle.
I'm trying to contain my excitement.
Have you ever met someone excited about color correcting?
I am that person.
Oh gosh, she is so stoked. So let's dive in.
So this Brownie Minute is brought to you by Color Correction. So, as many of you know, I have acne-prone skin, which leaves hyperpigmentation or like old acne scarring, and it's dark. And when you put your foundation on, they show through, and that's quite annoying.
Yeah.
So, color correction is a thing that has been invented to cancel out those dark spots so your foundation looks flawless.
Yes.
So that's what we're gonna talk about today.
Yes. It's not to be confused with concealer.
Yes.
These are concealer consistencies. Like there's liquid. She has 3. There's 3 different consistencies, which I think is perfect. There's liquid, there's cream, and then you have...
This is like a cream too.
It's like a cream, but I feel like the other NYX one is like thick.
Yeah, it is.
So there's 3 different consistencies. We're going to tell you what cancels out what. So certain colors cancel out certain things. And Melissa's going to break down how you use them because this is her expertise.
It is. I love this. I really do. I truly do. So if you have those dark spots, they are, they're considered like purple when they're really the dark ones, and orange cancels out purple.
Yes.
Because they're on opposite sides of the
spectrum of the color wheel. So bluish yes. So bluish tones, purple, all get canceled out with orange. There was a fad where people were using red lipstick. And I did not like that.
No.
Because it had to have the right undertone in the lipstick for it to work. So if you've seen that, don't do that for women of color. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Orange is better.
Yeah, definitely use orange. I mean, the darker you get, the richer the orange you get. I have 2 favorites that I use pretty much on a daily basis. I use it to cancel out, you know, we have these faux stashes all the time. And for any old acne scarrings, if you have deep dark circles under your eyes too, you could use it for that. Anything that's like darker and you're trying to conceal it, you can use this orange concealer.
I want to point out that this is the step after your primer, but before your foundation.
Good point.
Okay, because you are making an even
canvas.
Thank you. You're making an even canvas before you put on your foundation. Okay, so after your primer for your foundation, but before your foundation is when the corrector goes on.
Yes, and that's important because again, what you're trying to do essentially is use less foundation. You don't want to pack on a bunch of foundation trying to conceal different areas of your face. You want to cancel those out so when you put your foundation on, it goes on evenly, smoothly, and those are automatically covered up.
And you won't have like cake face.
And you won't have
because
cake face.
Because you put so much foundation on. So that's why these are good.
Yes. So the first one that I use pretty regularly and swear by is LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color orange. We feature this all the time.
Yeah, we do.
It's one of our favorites. I use it like every day. So it is just a regular orange concealer. It is rich.
Yes.
Very pigmented.
Very. So it's awesome for deeper skin tones. Honestly, that's like perfection. Yeah.
I would use this one. If you're deeper than me, this would work for you. Honestly, it's very, very, very rich, very pigmented.
A little goes a long way.
Because what you don't want to do is overcorrect your face, because then your orange will come through.
Your foundation.
And then you'll just look orange, and that's not what we want.
No.
So literally just spot it on wherever those areas are, and then buff it out, and then put your foundation on. That's what you want to do. So this is one. I use this, like I said, pretty regularly. If I do not grab this one, I will use the NYX corrector kit, and they have it's a contour kit, and this orange here. It's very creamy.
I mean, I remember she showed it to me. I was like, at first I didn't really like the consistency, but I think that it stays better.
Yep.
Like,
it's going to adhere.
Yeah, and I have to say, you guys, I barely grabbed a lot, and it's really spreading. I think if you have really dark circles underneath here, this I feel would be better than that one, especially if you're a beginner, because even though you're tapping it out, a lot of it will stay in place. Mm-hmm. If you use the liquid, you may kind of blend it out, meaning blend it away. It's gone. But
this is your face. This is your face after a breakout. So what you're going to do...
Or curling iron.
Or curling iron. This is a demo, y'all. You're going to take the product. I'm only going to use my finger. And you're going to dab it on. And to be honest, that was like a lot.
I mean, with the NYX, what is the color correct? What's this
palette called? This is called the Conceal, Correct, and Contour palette because it has like all those...
Okay. It's so pigmented. A little goes a long way with this too. But look how she's doing the stippling motion is what we call it. She's tapping it in, pushing it into
there you go.
The color, like into the spot. She's not moving it around. She's trying to push it into the skin. So that right there. And then
you can see already how it's pretty concealed. And then we're going to take the foundation. I'm just going to use a beauty blender. This isn't going to blend perfectly. Oh, but actually it looks pretty good.
I was going to say, it's not going to be perfect because the foundation is a little darker. You know, there's no sun right there.
Because we're trying to get full coverage, I'm going to go in with my M439.
I love that brush. I looked for it. It was no more.
Really?
Yeah, well, the store. Our store.
Oh. Yeah, that's probably true.
There we go.
That's full.
Yes. That's why I love that brush, the Morphe 439.
Oh, yeah.
You see that, though?
That's a wrap. Yeah, that's done.
Burn mark gone. All right, you guys. Don't worry that it's not the right color.
Yeah,
foundation.
don't ignore that part.
But that is how
the concept.
The concept is that is how you are going to conceal your dark areas. Just spot treat it.
Don't orange your whole face. Don't do that, y'all. Don't do that.
Just where there are dark marks
only.
So that was one. She has one more.
I have one more. So if you're a little bit lighter, then that orange is going to be pretty pigmented for you, and it will come through on your foundation. So you want to go more of like a salmon color, like a light, or peach actually is probably a better word, a peach color. I bought this. It's also the NYX. It's the same as this one, but it's individually sold, and I wanted this because I always buy that entire palette, and I really just want the orange.
Do they have the orange?
They do. I bought the medium.
Okay.
And I should have bought the dark. So that was my bad. Complete waste of money. But you can see how this is a little bit...
it is peachy.
Yeah, a little bit more peachy. The lighter you go, you want to go towards peaches and pinks. The darker you are, you want to go towards oranges and deeper oranges.
And she's talking about skin tone.
Skin tone, thank you.
Yes. Price point for this?
It was probably $5.
Okay. So $5. What about the...
This is $10.
Okay.
For the whole thing. It's like 10 to 12 for the entire thing. And that's why I'm like, I really only use this. So
yeah.
That's why I wanted to get that. And then y'all know LA Girls
it's like $3. Yeah. Yeah. And then for those who are really fair in skin tone and you have red marks opposed to the bluish the darker tones, you are going to use green to cancel out red marks. So if you have, if you're fair and you intend to get red marks, after pimples, after breakouts or whatever, you're going to use green, but same concept. Okay, before your primer, after your primer, before your foundation, you would use the green. So those are the two most commonly used color correctors.